Learn English to Gujarati. Substantial, decisive, significant, relevant, fundamental in
Gujarati.
Welcome to Big Important Words. Hey, you are about to learn some seriously useful English and Gujarati vocabulary. And yes, we will make big serious words less scary and slightly more ridiculous. Today you will learn these English words: substantial, decisive, significant, relevant, and fundamental. In Gujarati, they are
महत्वपूर्ण, निर्णायक, महत्वपूर्ण.
Again for significant,
संबंधित,
and
मूलभूत.
You may notice one funny thing already: substantial and significant both often use
महत्वपूर्ण.
in this learning set. So one word is doing double duty like an overworked office intern. Your mission today. Your goal is simple. Hear the word, picture the scene, and repeat it like you mean it. If needed, use dramatic eyebrows. Substantial equals
महत्वपूर्ण,
decisive equals
निर्णायक,
significant equals
महत्वपूर्ण,
relevant equals
संबंधित,
fundamental equals
मूलभूत.
a very serious office that is not serious. Let's drop these words into a mini story so your brain stops treating them like boring furniture. Ready? On Monday morning, the boss walked into the office holding a sandwich so huge it deserved its own postal code. He announced, "This is not a small lunch. This is a substantial lunch." In Gujarati, substantial here is
महत्वपूर्ण,
Everyone nodded, partly because they understood, and partly because they hoped for a bite. Then the team had a meeting. One small comment changed the whole plan. That comment was decisive, or
निर्णायक.
After that, the boss said, "Please share only relevant facts." Relevant is
संबंधित,
So Raj stopped talking about his neighbor's parrot, which was heartbreaking for Raj but helpful for the meeting. Finally, the intern said, "Trust, coffee, and clear deadlines are fundamental." Fundamental is
मूलभूत,
Honestly, the intern was not wrong. Word spotlight on
महत्वपूर्ण,
This word is busy today because it helps express both substantial and significant. Think of it as the employee of the month. The company made a substantial investment in research. In Gujarati, you can focus on the key adjective.
महत्वपूर्ण,
There was a substantial change in the plan. Again,
महत्वपूर्ण,
she played a significant role in the project. Significant here is also
महत्वपूर्ण,
This decision is significant for our future. Say it with confidence.
महत्वपूर्ण,
Memory trick. Imagine a giant golden sign saying,
महत्वपूर्ण,
"If it is giant, it must be substantial. If it matters a lot, it must be significant." The decisive pickle. Now for one of the most dramatic words in the set. And naturally, we will explain it with food. Imagine a sandwich competition. 2 sandwiches are tied. The bread is equal. The cheese is equal. The tomato slices are suspiciously symmetrical. Then one final pickle lands on top. The crowd gasps. That pickle changes everything. It is decisive. In Gujarati, decisive is
निर्णायक,
use
निर्णायक,
for moments, actions, choices, or factors that determine the result. A decisive vote, a decisive goal, a decisive moment. If it changes the outcome, this is your word. Only the relevant stuff, please. This next word is useful in school, work, meetings, and family chats that somehow become lectures. Relevant in Gujarati is
संबंधित,
This example is relevant to the topic. That key idea is
संबंधित,
Please include only relevant information. That means only
संबंधित,
information. His question was relevant and helpful. So yes, his question was
संबंधित,
Funny memory trick. If your friend asks, "How do I bake bread?" and you answer, "Penguins are excellent swimmers," your answer is not.
संबंधित,
It is impressive, but not relevant. Back to basics. Here comes a strong foundation word. It is the floor under the floor under the floor. Fundamental in Gujarati is
मूलभूत,
This word means basic, foundational, essential at the root. Trust is fundamental to friendship.
मूलभूत,
Reading is a fundamental skill.
मूलभूत,
Water is fundamental for life.
मूलभूत.
Picture a house. Fancy curtains are nice. A dancing chandelier is exciting. But the foundation is fundamental. Without it, the house becomes an expensive suggestion. Mini dialogue practice. Now listen to these little dialogues and repeat the Gujarati word when you hear the English meaning. You've got this. A. Was the improvement small? B. No, it was substantial. In Gujarati.
महत्वपूर्ण.
A. Was that moment important for the result? B. Yes, it was decisive. In Gujarati.
निर्णायक.
A. Is this issue trivial? B. No, it is significant. In Gujarati.
महत्वपूर्ण.
A. Should we include this point in the discussion? B. Yes, it is relevant. In Gujarati.
संबंधित.
A. What should I learn first? B. The fundamental concepts. In Gujarati.
मूलभूत.
Rapid fire quiz. Time for a quick quiz. No pressure. Okay, a tiny bit of pressure. The fun kind. What is the Gujarati word for substantial?
महत्वपूर्ण.
What is the Gujarati word for decisive?
निर्णायक.
What is the Gujarati word for significant?
महत्वपूर्ण.
What is the Gujarati word for relevant?
संबंधित.
What is the Gujarati word for fundamental?
मूलभूत.
Challenge round. Let's make it a bit trickier. Fill in the Gujarati word in your mind before I say it. There was a substantial change in the plan.
महत्वपूर्ण.
Her support was decisive in the final vote.
निर्णायक.
She made a significant contribution.
महत्वपूर्ण.
Please include only relevant information.
संबंधित.
Reading is a fundamental skill.
मूलभूत.
Memory palace of doom and vocabulary. Now let's glue the words into your memory with weird images, because weird images are very cooperative. At your front door sits a giant heavy golden block labeled.
महत्वपूर्ण.
It is substantial and significant, and also very inconvenient. In the hallway stands a judge with a glowing hammer shouting.
निर्णायक.
Every time a final decision is made. At your desk, only one folder glows. It says.
संबंधित.
Because only relevant notes deserve your attention. Under the whole house is a bright stone foundation marked.
मूलभूत.
That is what keeps everything standing. Congratulations. Your house is now educational and slightly haunted. Friendly conclusion. Nice work today. You just handled some high-value vocabulary like a language champion with a sense of humor. You learned substantial and significant as.
महत्वपूर्ण.
Decisive as.
निर्णायक.
Relevant as.
संबंधित.
And fundamental as.
मूलभूत.
Thank you for learning with me. Keep practicing, repeat the words out loud, use them in your own sentences, and come back tomorrow so these words become part of your real English and Gujarati vocabulary.